Hi guys and girls, welcome to another beer review. Another one from Dark Revolution, which of course sent to me by the wonderful Brett from Beardy Beer Reviews. And this is part of a brewery showcase that I'm doing live. And of course shoot reviews of each one to upload throughout the week. So yeah, you've got a week full of Dark Revolution, aren't you the lucky ones? Well, you are, because the first two beers I've had have been really good. So you should check them out if you haven't done so already. So today, we're having a look at the Goa Express. Could hold that much better, but I'm not going to. Which is described as a chai Baltic porter at 5.2%, which is quite low for a Baltic porter. Mind you, I don't know. You can get low ABV Baltic porters. Doesn't matter. Does it taste good? That's all that matters at the end of the day. So, Goa Express, smooth, dark, biscuit malts, cold fermented and combined with delicious chai spices to create a sleek and velvety beer. So, this is actually brewed with cinnamon, ginger, vanilla, cardamom, cloves, fennel, hops and yeast, and of course barley. And 5.2% ABV. Artwork comes once again from No Fit Steak Company with very fitting train. So yeah, chai. I used to love chai tea. I've not had it for quite a while, to be honest. When I was living in Germany, there was a brand of tea bags. I think they were called Tea House, and they did an absolutely gorgeous chai tea. And I think Twinings here in the UK. Why am I pointing? Twinings. That actually was like it was on a loop. I'm just a genius. I'm sorry. I think Twinings do a good chai tea. I'm gonna have to get more, aren't I? It's been a hot minute since I've had a chai tea. I think I've had like one or two from the big coffee chains recently and stuff like that. Well, not recently because I've just not had them recently. So that was an outward lie, wasn't it? We're not all perfect. But so I'm looking forward to seeing how that plays into a Baltic Porter style. So without any further ado, let's get this opened and see what we get. Oh, we've got a gusher. If someone walks in now, they're going to think, what the fuck have you done, Peter? So, I don't have anything I'll just use this. What's this? Is that a clean t-shirt? It's not clean anymore, the Electric Wizard t-shirt. I'm gonna wipe up the beer with that. It's been on the floor for about a week anyway, so it doesn't really matter at this point. And that's a great thing for you guys to see on the stream, isn't it? Just me looking down and moving and gyrating. I said I'm live right now, so just throw you to the side. I'm used to that. Anyway, let's get this beer poured and see what we get. Didn't lose too much, thankfully. Alright then, I do love a good Baltic Porter. It's one of my favourite styles that I don't drink enough of because I don't really get access to. And there's actually like a really nice Eastern European shop nearby, but I don't think they've got like an authentic sort of Baltic Porter. But anyway, when I have them, I do really enjoy them, so hopefully I'll enjoy this. And how weird does my hair look from the back? It's like a bouffant. Anyway, beer in the glass then, and it's what you expect. Nice and dark. I wouldn't say jet black, although it could very well be jet black. No, I don't think so. But it's got almost like a film of oiliness on the top. I can't show you without spilling more beer. But yeah, it's sort of like a dark oakiness, I would say. I wouldn't say it's jet black, but it's almost there. But yeah, it looks exactly like you would expect a Baltic Porter to look like, to be honest. So let's give it a swirl and a sniff. I'm so suspicious of this angle that I've got this camera on, because you can see, I mean, luckily I've got a banner on the screen showing what beer I'm drinking right now. But yeah, if I put my legs up like that, you could. Anyway, let's see what we get on the nose. Oh, that's intriguing. Do you know what I'm getting primarily on the nose with this? It's the clove. That clove is really strong. There's like a slight sort of like stem ginger character coming through. I'm getting like a salted licorice coming through. Not a licorice that's been assaulted. I mean a salty licorice. Shit jokes aplenty. Just call me Craig from Ken Beer Reviews. His jokes aren't shit. They're really funny. Yeah, it's almost got like a slight like wheat beer character to it. And I think it's all coming from that clove. Yeah, you definitely get that sort of like floral, like Indian-esque spice mix coming through. But it's not like spicy. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Now it smells like an incense candle. Or one of those incense sticks. It's intriguing. And you do get that slight Baltic Porter character. But, yeah, it's strange. It's strange, but I'm digging it so far. So let's see what it tastes like. Cheers all. Cheers, Brett. That reminds me of chai tea. It really, really does. And it works really nicely with the Baltic Porter style. You're getting that muskiness, you're getting that slight port character you get from Baltic Porter. You're getting the roastiness of the malts, a very slight smoky licorice character. But then you're getting all those beautiful spices blending really nicely and adding a little bit of sweetness to the beer. It's got the flavour of chai tea without any sort of sweetener added to it. Or without, I know some people have theirs with milk, which I used to be fair. But yeah, it's just like pure iced chai tea. I was going to say iced tea then. It is quite perfumey. I'm not going to lie, there is a slight sort of like potpourri character to it. It reminds me of what potpourri might taste like, or slightly. Because on the back end, there's just like a lingering aftertaste, which I'm not the biggest fan of, and you could definitely taste the cloves, because I'm not a big fan of cloves. Cloves are things that you put in sauerkraut so you don't get bloated up and have like lethal farts, or like is it cloves that they put in like cabbage? Can't remember. People watching this live stream, or even in the comments on this video, is it with cabbage that they put clove in so it doesn't like bloat you up and stuff? Can't remember. There's a little bit of vanilla coming through. Was there vanilla in the beer? No? Oh yeah, there was. Definitely pick up the vanilla. A nice vanilla character. Not too overwhelming, as I find vanilla to be in quite a few beers. And it still tastes like a Baltic Porter, so it's not like completely bastardised the style either. That's intriguing. It's definitely an experience. Is it the best beer I've had? No, but it's got something interesting about it, and I just can't stop drinking it. Almost has like a melted dark chocolate characters as well. That's an amazingly robust beer. I've not had anything quite like it, to be honest. If you like your chai tea, you fucking quids in with this one. Because it tastes... It tastes like chai tea. Really, really does. But you get a slight smoky, malty character mixing with that and a muskiness. So yeah, I'm actually a little bit flabbergasted as to what to give this beer in terms of a rating out of 10. It's one that I would happily try again, but I don't know if I'd like rush out to try another one, just because of how like strange it is. But it's a good strange. It's a strange that you need to try to keep you on your toes. Yeah, that's interesting. Definitely interesting. And I think it's interesting enough to give it a 7.5 out of 10. On the live stream that I'm doing, good friend Craig from Kent Beer Reviews commented that he tried this on cask. I'd be really intrigued to try this on cask, and I'm not the biggest fan of cask because I always get bloated after I have cask. Always feel like a little bit lethargic afterwards. But that's information you didn't need to know. But we've already talked about my how cabbage affects me, if you didn't realise. Oh, and it's starting to rain outside, and my friend from work wants to go out for a smoke. It's not happening. Not happening. That's interesting. I don't know if it's one of those beers that the more I drink it, the more I'll probably rarely like it, or the more I'll like be, no thanks. But as it stands now, it's definitely one you should try, just for curiosity's sake. But as a beer to enjoy, yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Yeah, lovely stuff. So that was the Goa Express Chai Baltic Porter, 5.2% ABV. Got a lovely body for a 5.2% beer, by the way. Really nice velvety body, sort of like me. But yeah, lovely stuff. Highly recommended you give that a try. Definitely an intriguing beer experience. And yes, so that's the last of the 3 beers that I've reviewed today from Dark Revolution. And yeah, all been interesting beers. And I've got a couple more, which I probably will end up reviewing at a bit of a late stage. And, you know, just, what the fuck does that mean? And I'll just end up uploading those a bit further on down the line. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this sort of week of Dark Revolution beers. Definitely a brewery to look out for. Give a try. Massive, massive thank you, not only for Brett for sending me beers, but also for introducing me to actually a brewery that I want to try more of their beers of. And as I said in the previous reviews, their merchandise, their whole sort of like look of the brewery is really satisfying as well. So I will probably end up picking myself up a t-shirt or a hoodie and then maybe a couple of beers. So yeah, thank you for introducing me to a somewhat local brewery, Brett. I've really enjoyed the 3 beers that I've had, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the beers that I'm going to be sending you from Nicola. Anyway, if you've tried this one or any of the other beers that you've seen this week, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Highly recommended from me. Check out Dark Revolution, and more importantly, please, 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 please go check out my good friend Brett from Beer Reviews. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, and yeah, makes really good beer reviews, and he's just great to talk to. So yeah, thank you, Brett. Really appreciate this, bro. I can't believe I said bro. And yeah, I hope the rest of you guys enjoyed the review as well. Comments always welcome, and yeah, see you all later, and you all take care. Bye bye now.